Hello everyone, today we will explore the 2006 Texas flood caused by tropical cyclone Monica, which brought unprecedented rainfall and caused the Texas River to overflow. The region's low-lying topography made it highly impressionable to flooding. Thousands of residents were evacuated and sheltered in temporary accommodation, and the flooding caused widespread destruction with economic loss in the millions of Australian dollars. Short-term response include emergency evacuations, distribution of essential supplies, and infrastructure restoration. Long-term consequences involve housing challenges, extended recovery for business and local economies, and lasting psychological impacts. Government intervention provided financial aid and resources for rebuilding and improved flood management systems. Community and non-governmental organizations played a crucial role in relief and long-term recovery. Investments were made in flood defense and infrastructure resilience to prevent future disaster. Key lessons learned included the necessity of strong early warning systems, preparedness plans, community resilience through education and infrastructure improvements, and integrated disaster risk management policies. That highlights the importance of comprehensive disaster management and ongoing improvements in preparedness and response strategies. Let's discuss the disaster management cycle theory, which includes mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery. In Catherine, mitigation involves constructing levees, implementing zoning regulations, and restoring wetlands. Preparedness includes developing the emergency plans, conduct drills, creating evacuation routes, setting up shelters, and training the community. Response entails activating emergency operation, deploying rescue team, and maintaining clear communication. Recovery focuses on rebuilding the community, repairing infrastructure, provide financial assistance, and implementing long-term resilience plan. A geographic information system plays a crucial role in flood emergency response by integrating real-time data, predictive analytics, and visual tools. It enables us to monitor flood-prone areas, issue timely alerts, and coordinate rescue efforts effectively. For instance, GIS tools can be used to create detailed flood risk maps that highlight vulnerable areas, allowing for better planning and resource allocation. Additionally, GIS technologies can be tailored to Catherine's specific needs by incorporating local topography, historical flood data, and current weather patterns, thus significantly improving our flood preparedness and response capability. Participatory action research engaged local stakeholders in flood risk assessment, emergency planning, and response implementation. This ensures strategies are effectively culturally appropriate and local relevant. Community members provide insights into historical flood patterns, identify critical areas, and suggest practical solutions. By involving the Catherine community in collaborative research and decision making, we ensure sustainable emergency strategies with local support and buy-in. An incident command system provides a structured framework for coordinating multi-agency response during floods, establishing clear roles, standardized communication protocols, and effective resource management practice. Implementing ICS and Catherine will enhance coordinating among emergency services, improving ability to manage flood incidents efficiently from preparedness through recovery. For instance, ICS ensures that all responding agencies such as fire department, police, and medical service operate under a unified command structure, which help eliminate confusion, reduce duplication of efforts, and ensure that resources are used effectively. The Command Emergency Response Framework focuses on empowering community to prepare for the response to emergencies. By building local capacity, mobilizing resource and fostering community partnership. CRF ensures active community involvement in flood emergency management. This includes organizing training sessions on emergency preparedness, establishing local response teams, and creating volunteer networks to flood events. Engaging the community builds resilience and ownership, enhance prepared for future flood. Architecture design in the Netherlands, the waterbound floating community in Amsterdam featured homes built on floating platforms with flood-resistant materials. This house adapt to flood creating water levels, providing sustainable living solution in flood-prone areas. This approach could be adapted for use in Catherine offer a practical solution to mitigate the impact of floods on residential areas. Industrial design, the Equifence flood barrier system successfully deployed in Oslo, Norway, consists of rapidly deployable barriers made from high-strength material. These barriers can be quickly assembled to protect urban areas and critical infrastructure during flood events. Implementing similar systems in Catherine could provide a robust and flexible means of defense against rising floodwater. Graphic design, the Australian Bureau of Meteorology flood warning infographic are the excellent example of effective communication tools. This visual aid provide clear, accessible information on forecasts, affected areas, and necessary actions. Adopting similar graphic design strategy in Catherine could enhance public awareness and improve the efficiency of emergency communication.
Okay, and now I will present the detailed research I have conducted on the Katherine region. Katherine is located in the Northern Territory of Australia, approximately 320 kilometers from Darwin. Katherine is not only a transportation hub connecting the island and the coastal area of the Northern Territory, but also holds significant cultural and natural resource, making it an important activity area for local residents and tourists. And we can see the climate analysis. Catherine has a typical tropical savanna climate with distinct wet and dry seasons. Here are the specifics of its climate. The hottest months are from December to February, with average temperature exceeding 30 degrees. The coldest months are from June to August, with average temperature around 20 degrees. The wet season is concentrated from November to April, during which rainfall significantly increases, particularly from January to March. The peak rainfall period. This makes the Catherine region highly prone to flooding during the wet season. And we can see the wind route chart. The prominent wind directions are southwest and northwest. Wind speeds are mainly in the moderate range with few instances of extreme winds. And then we can see the sunlight analysis. Catherine receives ample sunlight, especially during the dry season with long hours of sunshine. Understanding sunlight helps optimize building design. And also we can see the analyzed map. And, a main road runs through the Catherine region, serving as a primary road for local travel. And the whole town is built around the Catherine River, which is very important to the local residents. And it's about the flood spread map. The map shows the main flood spread areas, with dark shaded areas representing the most affected regions. The areas need special attention and protection during the floods. Now we can also see the forest distribution and wildlife spread. The green areas represent the forest cover zones, which are rich in vegetation and serve as important habitats for wildlife. Through the analysis of forest distribution, we can identify fire-prone areas and ecosystems that need special protection. Also, the red areas indicate the historical wildlife hotspots, which are usually dense and dry, making them highly flammable. Wind direction also can affect fire spread, with predominant winds accelerating or altering the fire path. Now we can see the infrastructure and the key facility zoning. The blue areas represent the local infrastructure. Red areas indicate the residential zones, and the yellow areas are tourist gathering spots. All public facilities that can be used for shelters and are marked with red crosses helping the government manage the emergencies. Now we can see the population density analysis. High population density areas are mainly concentrated in Katherine Town, indicating the need for more public service and infrastructure supports. Also, we do some analysis for the noise in the Katherine. This chart can show the noise level analyzed across different parts of the Katherine region. It marks areas with varying noise intentions, providing insights into potential noise pollution source and their impact on the local environment and residents. Promoting the development of green space and parks as noise buffers can provide residents with quiet areas and help address flooding issues. So, through the detailed analysis of the Katherine region, we have not only gained a better understanding of its geography and environmental characteristics, but also identified areas that need special attention and improvement. In the future, we can develop more effective flood design and emergency response measures based on this research finding, enhance the safety and quality of life for Katherine residents.
Now let's analyze the distribution of flora and fauna in Katherine. Since Katherine is located in the North Territory of Australia, it has a diverse climate and rich flora and fauna. Common animals in Katherine include doggy, grey kangaroo, saltwater crocodiles, green tree snakes, blackcats. These animals live in the desert areas and near rivers in Katherine. The distribution of the animals in Katherine is the result of the combined effect of multi-ecological factors. Climate and seasonal change provide water resources and foods. Terrain and vegetation types provide diverse habitats, and the interactions within ecosystem promotes the formation and the maintenance of biodiversity. Next is the analysis of the plants distribution in these areas. First of all, Katherine has a tropical monsoon climate with distinct dry and rainy seasons. Therefore, plants need to be drought tolerant. Plants like the boat trees can store water in their trunks to survive the dry season. Secondly, the terrain in Katherine is diverse, including canyons, grasslands, savannas, and rocky areas. Different terrain provides plants with a variety of habitats, such as canyons and the Kawa Valley, open grassland, and savannas. In addition, the type of fertility of soil has an important impact on plants distribution. The soil near river and wetlands is more fertile and suitable for the growth of a variety of plants, including petrol and paperbark trees. In sandy and rocky soils, plant sets are tolerant to poor conditions such as spinifex and other drought-tolerant herbs. As suitable for growing, therefore, the reason for the distribution of plants in Katherine is the result of the combined actions of multi-ecological factors. Climate conditions provide growing cycle, terrain and soil types provide diverse habitats, water resources ensure plants growth, and plants adaptability and ecosystems. Then is the natural tourist attraction. The Katherine region, due to its unique geographical conditions, have forests, many beautiful natural landscapes, and attracts many tourists to visit. The national park is famous for its spectacular Katherine growth, when visitors can experience both trips, kayaking and hiking, explore 13 magnificent groves and beautiful waterfalls. Easy National Park has the famous Matana Falls and the clean bitter springs, and the ideal place to relax and swim, surrounded by lush tropical vegetation.
Okay, about Katherine. Katherine is a town in the Northern Territory of Australia. It is situated on Katherine River, after which it is named. The history of Katherine dates back to the late 18th century, when European explorers and settlers began to explore and develop the area. The Katherine region has a subtropical climate with a rainy season from November to March and high levels of precipitation. The economy of Catherine is largely dependent on agriculture, tourism, and mining. About 8,100 people live in Catherine. The population is relatively diverse, including Aboriginal Australians and migrants from other areas. The Catherine region is home to a variety of Aboriginal tribes, including the Join, Whiteman, and Dogman. Creole and English are main languages spoken by Aboriginal people in the Catherine region, but traditional languages such as Join and Whiteman are still spoken in the community. The community has related rich cultural values and artistic traditions such as painting, carving, and dance, which are an important part of their cultural identity. Among the three main Aboriginal tribes, the Join tribe speaking Join traditional territory include Newton National Park, an area known for magnificent gorges and rich cultural sets. The Join people are known for their legends, art, and music. The Wonderman tribes speak Wonderman. The traditional territory of Wonderman people is located in southwest Catherine, and is famous for its rock painting and cultural sets. Birds play an important role in Wonderman culture and are considered to be a symbol of singing their country. The Dogman tribe speaks the Dogman language, and its traditional territory is located mainly in eastern Catherine, where the Dogmans are known for their weaving and handicrafts. Despite the challenge of an endangered language revitalization and cultural preservation are ongoing through community efforts. Tourism is an important part of Catherine's economy. In addition to the Newton National Park, other natural attractions such as Jashbula Trail and the Ambravara Gorge attract a large number of tourists. The region is also home to some unique festivals such as the Newton Culture Festival, the Waterman Rock Art Festival, and the Catherine Festival. All three tribes possess many legends, all centered around the greater gods and ancestors relating to their land and water environment. These sections analyze the people who live in Catherine region. The Aboriginal culture of the Catherine region has an important place in the community, and they value community, nature, and cultural heritage. Our design will include public space, art designs, and nature land space preservation to showcase and honor Aboriginal culture. Residents may be inclined to protect the environment and support Aboriginal rights. Our design will create an open and inclusive environment, providing a platform for participation in public affairs and space for discussion. To cater for residents with special needs, we will pay attention to barrier-free design, provide special education and medical facilities, and ensure that everyone has access to the necessary support and service. Flooding is a major hazard in the area. Our design will incorporate flood protection measures such as in elevating buildings, creating a drainage system, and establishing shelters. The area suffers from Aboriginal land rights, environmental protection, and inequality social service. Our design is to include supporting communities to help address this long-standing issue. Extreme weather and social injustice due to the climate change are potential issues. We will create a sustainable community to address these emerging issues.
So according to this research, we get some conclusions. First is natural disasters caused by natural phenomena are invisible and can only be reduced through prevention and active post-disaster measures. Second is the government has relevant experience in flood prevention and has taken relevant measures to reduce the damage caused by floods. And based on previous research, we have invented two feasible flood prevention measures. First is improve infrastructures and build flood control dams. Second is to set up early warning systems in the residential areas to promote residents to evacuate and reduce losses. Okay, thank you. This is our presentation.